New study shows the Louisiana legislature could run out of money for early childhood education in just a couple of years. So tonight, Elijah Mangum found out what's being done about it. Elijah?
Jennifer, I spoke with Senator Katrina Jackson Andrews and Representative Kim Carver, who both shared the same concern over the findings but suggested a different course of action to address them. Concerning news for the Louisiana legislature, as a recent study warns the state's early childhood education fund will dry up as early as 2 years if the Louisiana legislature does not increase that total. Senator Katrina Jackson Andrews says she's committed to fighting for early childhood education, but there are other priorities in the state budget to compete with.
It is so vitally important, but there's nothing shocking about the report. That we've never walked away, at least I have never walked away from session and believe we've holistically funded every child that needs early childhood education.
Representative Kim Carver is concerned over the data, saying that funding is vital to preparing the state's children to enter school.
In America, and I think incorrectly, we have for a long time determined that early childhood, or we've defaulted to this idea or this definition that early childhood education is pre-K. Pre-kindergarten, so a pre-K4 program, for example. And that is a component of early childhood education. But we know from the science of brain development that 80% of a child's brain is developed between 0 and 3.
To continue the funding, Jackson Andrews wants to re-examine the state's standing.
What I would like to see done is a study, which I'm going to ask for this session, on how much it would be to make universal pre-K3 to make pre-K3 universal in our public school systems. I think we've had a study like that before, but I'm going to ask for a new one based on the population of students in our school systems.
Carver also plans to take action on this issue in the next session.
Yes, I plan to pursue some options to make sure that we have dedicated revenue streams, especially on an item like this with the ECE.
The last appropriation for the fund was $40 million in 2023. Back to you.